speed boost or jump height boost to be able to kind of maneuver around the person that's about to dive you. So that is what my idea is for the Spider-Gwen passive. Alright, so for her first ability that isn't her passive, obviously we're going to have to go with Web Swing. I think she also just needs to have the same amount of charges. I think it's fine to have a super mobile strategist in this game because, for one, we don't have one yet. And to be honest with you, this is just fun, you know? The swing is just fun, and you should have 3 charges, should be the same exact cooldown as Spider-Man. We want a high difficulty mobile character for the support role, but the balance is that she can't exactly be the highest healing output character. She most definitely has to be a more utility and CC oriented support in order to balance out this mobility. So with that being said, let's get into the rest of her kit because I think the swing is pretty self-explanatory. Now, for those who have played Spider-Man or have dabbled into Spider-Man, you guys know that he has 2 moves. He has his pull and he has his one where he hits a tracer and you can auto lock onto people. I personally think that Spider-Gwen should have a similar thing to that, except I'm going to change up the 2 abilities. So for one, instead of pulling enemies, this should be pulling allies. So let's say let's say the enemy Spider-Man tugs your tank all the way off point. You can go in, save your tank by going bang, you hook them back onto point. I think a lot of people would like that, but again, you have to. It's a little bit of a nuanced thing because if you do this incorrectly, you can kind of grief your teammates and pull them off the map too. So what I think they could do is that if the person is getting pulled, they can decide to opt into the pull or not. And this might be kind of difficult because sometimes people won't be able to think of it in the moment, but a lot of people have wanted a Lifeweaver style of character into Marvel Rivals. So I believe personally adding or giving Spider-Gwen the ability to save your teammates out of a bad position would be really nice, but it has to be implemented incorrectly because if you do it wrong, you can grief your teammates, and that is definitely you can get reported for throwing. So I think adding an option to be able to opt out of the pool would be really good. That is what I would personally do for that one ability. So that's the pull. For the second option, I believe that she should have a CC ability that she shoots forward as a web or something. Let's say you shoot the web forward and it pins them against the wall. It does a little bit of a knockback, but if you hit them against the wall, it sticks them to the wall for a set period of time, which can set up a lot of kills and stuff, so that she would be kind of known as the CC strategist. That is what I would personally do for her equivalent of the Get Over Here ability. You guys can give over some suggestions as well, because I think a lot of the depictions of Spider characters, they have the move where they literally shoot a web or a bunch of webs and it sticks them to the wall. So I think giving that to Spider-Gwen makes a lot of sense. All right, now we're going to go into her next ability.